Tony Blair, the former Prime Minister of England, or better known as the blood-sucking, warmongering corporate whore vampire that he is, has been caught selling oil for the Saudi royal family. He's getting 2% commission on every deal he makes, and he also gets paid $60,000 per month working for Petro Saudi, a company owned by the Saudi royal family. And of course, as an official spokesperson for Tony Blair, this has no impact at all at him working for and being a part of the Middle East peace convoy in the UN. Now, this is just ridiculous. As we know, Tony Blair is the man who brought the UK government into the war with Iraq in 2003. Secret leaked memos have come out saying how Bush and Blair were talking about how there was no WMDs in Iraq and how they were still going to bomb the country, and they even plotted to have a false flag attack with Saddam Hussein, a Gulf of Tonkin incident to get the war started. Just insane hypocrisy. Why does Saudi Arabia matter? I mean, let's go through the list. There's the Carlyle Group, Arbusto Oil, Henry Kissinger, all tied in there with the Bush family. Let's not forget that the Saudi royal family is tied in with a lot of horrible human rights violations, not only because they treat women like just horrible slaves, they actually behead more people than ISIS, yet they're one of our key allies. We aren't really bombing them for humanitarian purposes or spreading democracy in their country, are we? Let's not also forget that 28 pages of the 9/11 Commission report, which Barack Obama said he would declassify, are still kept secret, and many people in the government say that this discloses how the Saudi government was close and funding 15 of the 19 hijackers that actually did come from Saudi Arabia. Now, Saudi Arabia plays a key role in the Middle East. Many people don't know this, but they actually planned an oil pipeline through Syria all the way back in 2007. Syria declined, stuck with its allies in Russia because Saudi Arabia was just about to bypass and sell the oil in Europe through Syria, and Syria remained with their ally Russia. And a lot of people, including Bush, were already going after Syria. As we know, Wesley Clark was even saying that the U.S. had plans to invade Syria a long time ago. So the whole Middle East scandal, the whole war there is being perpetrated by a lot of secret financing. Saudi Arabia is kind of the main banker out of all terrorism. As we know, ISIS got a lot of its funding from Saudi Arabia, and now we have the man, the con man that he is, Tony Blair, selling oil for the family with a secret deal that was not supposed to come out but has now come out so everyone could see the total amount of hypocrisy. Now, Tony Blair has been up to a lot of different things. He also advised other great people and institutions and organizations like the dictator of Kazakhstan after he murdered 14 unarmed civilians. Of course, if there's a person who's going to tell you what to do after you murder innocent people, Tony Blair is going to be the perfect guy to do that for you. And he also advised J.P. Morgan Chase. His wealth, ever since leaving the office of Prime Minister in England, has expanded, and he has gained $40 million worth of property and charges $220,000 per speech. One of the speeches, we were actually able to catch up with him.
Mr. Blair, do you enjoy fooling all these people? Do you enjoy fooling all these people with your New World Order? We know you're an abomination of evil. I know you care nothing about these people, you monster.
Yeah, he's just nodding, yeah. You see the look of his face of contemplation because he knows these people know what they did. Many people don't even know this, but we were actually able to catch Tony Blair in committing perjury. Tony Blair said he never attended the secretive and elusive Bilderberg group to the House of Commons, to his parliament in the UK. But when I caught up to him...
I don't know.
Yeah, of course. You can't even ask. You can't even respond to a simple question. He admitted that he went to Bilderberg. He said he had a lovely time.
Bilderberg group? Yeah, it's a really useful group, actually. I remember going there back to that in 1993.
There you go. He admitted it. Even though in the House of Commons, in his parliament, he said he never attended Bilderberg. He lied, which most people would be held accountable for, which most people would be held responsible for. But obviously, there's a huge double standard with people like Tony Blair selling oil for the Saudi royal family. which is just utterly insane. Whenever you see Tony Blair, if he's at this event where he's charging $220,000, make sure he earns his money and don't be afraid to call him out for what he really is.